Yes, good evening. I don't know if this video is going to be about thoughts, idea, or opinion. It's just a video that I'm just going to make. As I say, when I things through my mind, running through my mind, I just try to record it. Who knows? I'm not a person who's good at writing. When I write, it's so ugly they said I should have been a doctor. Doctors don't write pretty. So I rather record it or type it. Okay? Okay. Now, I'm just thinking, coming to consciousness basically. I'm not saying I am fully there yet. I see things I understand a little bit, not much, but I'm there. And I'm very comfortable while I grow. Give me some time and I'll get there fully, 100%. It's okay. I am gradually growing and I greatly see the change in life. As you can see, I create all these videos. I didn't have that talent before. There is a change. Maybe that's what the Most High God wants. So I'm just changing now. So what I was speaking about, yes. Now what I'm saying now, my opinion, my ideas and things are weird sometimes. I may be crazy. Who knows? But it's just a different way of thinking now. No, let's say, you see little ones running up and down on the streets and such, and they have the adults, mother and father over them and such, like protecting them, guiding them and such. And then who knows, we probably have bigger ones above us, like what we call angels or yeah. The AC went on, and it's so cool. See, I always getting disturbance. So I will stop this video for now, and if possible, I record another further in future dates. Who knows? I always get interruptions. Go, but yes, sorry about that. As you can see, each time I make a video, I always have interruption and. Whether I'm inside or I'm outside, it's always something. I think maybe most of the time when I do it inside, it's not really a problem. But when I'm doing it outside, right now I'm in my garage, and you can see it's very cool. And yet the AC was up, just turned on for no apparent reason. I don't know. I'll move on. I always distract me anyway. Now let me see if I can focus on what we were talking about. Yes, yeah, we were talking about. About the fact that, when you were young and you were a child and such, as I said, random thinking, maybe weird or such. So let's see what you guys think about it. What if, we don't know, I don't know about man or such. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on how I see certain things in life. In consciousness, I think the younger ones are being controlled. I don't know if it's God or it's angels or whoever they are controlling the mind of the older ones. The younger ones. The older ones are controlling the minds of the younger ones because maybe the younger ones not able to control certain knowledge yet. So it's like they will be overwhelmed with so much information. So basically, the older ones who probably controlling the knowledge or the information or scientific jargon, people would say scientific data and such, scientific language, data. Slow it down. It's like opening a tap, a pipe, a tap, we call it pipe, like a kitchen tap. You open it and you open it a little and you let it flow. When you open it little, just like a little one, you open a little tap, it slowly runs. When you gradually the little one grow older, you open it a little more and more and more until you can open it fully and let it flow normally. Like that's when you're old enough to accept that data, information, or whatever they call it, and you won't be overwhelmed because while growing and while the tap was opening slowly, you were being informed and you became used to it. You're naturally adapting. Each level you go, as I said, you're constantly adapting. So that's what happened. That's how I feel. Because remember, we have people ahead of us who were before us, and who will, uh, and we who maybe in the middle. It's like generation speaking. They say from generation to generation. So, to me, I see like generation meanings like say the beginning was like one man and one woman, and then they go to a certain distance, like maybe 50, 70 years, they die and such, right? But they leave their offspring. So it's a gradual race. As I said, a race to His glory. The Bible did say that man fall from the glory of God. So basically, to get back to that glory, we got to gradually have our offsprings, our seeds, until we get to Him. Okay? So, this is what I'm saying. So, while we grow, we learn from our ancestors. And while basically it's like our ancestor bringing us up. But from a child, which is flesh, growing up, to adolescence, still flesh, and then you gradually grow a little further, and then you start to depart from the flesh. And then when you start departing from the flesh, you will be reaching into spirit and soul, or whatever you guys call it. It's a gradual climb. So, you shouldn't rush it. You just take your time, enjoy yourself, and grow. Slowly but surely, we all will be there. I remember back in the days, there's this president used to say, "No child shall left behind." And I would say the same thing too. Whether a person is big and gigantic, it doesn't mean that he is not a child in the mind. Okay? So, when you see somebody, I know a lot of people's not friendly anymore in my neighborhood because, as I said, people go through hell, stress, and everything. So everybody's trying to be reserved now. Meaning not too friendly with anybody, not too talky because you don't know what someone's intention is. I mean, not physical violence or what, but it could be mental or it could be financial, psychological, and such. So people are no more cautious, as I said, reserved. And I too do the same. Sometimes I go on the street, I'm not afraid or nothing, but you try, back in the day, you try not to speak much. Nobody else say nothing. If somebody say hello, and we move on. We don't stop and conversate like, we grew up, we used to learn these things. But as I said, I wasn't aware. Who knows, it wasn't a game they were playing. I wasn't conscious. So maybe now that I am going to that understanding that it seems like nobody's really friendly. I think I did a video on my bike about intimidation tactics. I think part 2, when I speak about nobody's on the street or such, which I used to see a lot of people on the street and such. And I'm like, maybe they're scared, but it's not really scared. It's just like people are just reserved. They don't come out much anymore. And the reason why I think people are reserved is just that bad experience through life. And the more they grow in consciousness, it's becoming more and more overwhelming to cling to reality or physicality. As I said, you just have to be cautious because in life we have good and we have bad, we have dark, we have light. It doesn't matter. You just have to cling and cling to what we know. I had a friend. He used to say, "Stick to the evil you know." It doesn't mean you're evil. You just stick to what we're taught growing up. Stick to what you know. So the saying is, stick to the evil you know. Whether it's good or it's bad, you just stick to what you know while growing up. The experience that you grew up with and what you were taught as a young child to adolescent and to an adult. Just stick with what you were taught, the roots, the foundation, and that will lead you on to that journey that we supposed to be, or the journey where we're supposed to go. Straight ahead. So, it was just a small synopsis of how I feel and I was talking about it. So, from my depart, I just always say, experience teaches wisdom, and wisdom teaches knowledge. And you always wondered, I wonder what that means. But guess what? I can even give you another one. Experience teaches wisdom, and wisdom teaches knowledge, and knowledge teaches understanding. Aha! Never knew, eh?